Tonight, for a state that was once the epicenter of the coronavirus pandemic in America, a glimmer of hope.
Florida has the lowest COVID infection rate, case rate, and infection rate, or COVID estimate, in the country.
Republican Governor Ron DeSantis touting his state's progress despite repeated and adamant resistance to mask and vaccine mandates. New cases in Florida down a staggering 90% since August, now the lowest in the nation. But Dr. Abram Behrens, president of the Broward County Medical Association, says it's premature for the governor to take a victory lap.
I don't believe Governor DeSantis can claim victory for anything. Any physician that has been dealing with the COVID crisis in Florida or anywhere else truly knows that this is only a temporary lull in the storm.
Nearly 60,000 Floridians have died since the start of the pandemic, the 9th highest death rate per capita in the country. The state accounting for 1 out of every 5 new COVID infections as recently as 2 months ago. Hospitals across Florida pushed to the brink.
It's overwhelming our staff.
And even as cases in the state soared, the governor pushing to keep businesses and restaurants open, banning mask mandates and defying recommendations from the federal government.
So why don't you do your job? Why don't you get this border secure? And until you do that, I don't want to hear a blip about COVID from you. Thank you.
And now he's taking aim at President Biden again, this time over a federal vaccine mandate.
Today, the state of Florida has filed another lawsuit against the Biden administration.
DeSantis suing to block a federal rule that would require all government contractors to get the vaccine by early December, saying the Biden administration is overstepping its authority. But while the future of that mandate rests in the hands of the courts, the majority of Floridians have already opted to roll up their sleeves. More than 73% of Florida's eligible population has been vaccinated, the rate even higher amongst the most vulnerable populations, with nearly 90% of people over the age of 65 getting their shots. Still, doctors are urging residents not to drop their guard.
I think it's premature for anybody to declare victory on COVID right now in any area, any state, any region, any county, any city, because we are not out of the woods yet.
All right, Kerry Sanders joins us now from Cocoa Beach, Florida. And Kerry, Governor DeSantis notably, I remember early on, told local governments he would set uniform protocols across the state. Did that move work?
Well, that's really questionable because medical experts are saying that it's a little early, perhaps, for the governor to politicize a victory based on what he's done. Local governments, mayors, commissioners are still saying that they should be the ones to make these decisions, and they're fearful that this is just a moment and not the end of a pandemic, especially as they know winter is coming and the possibility during winter and folks traveling, especially from the Northeast to this state, may bring with them coronavirus that then spreads again. Tom?
Kerry Sanders for us tonight from Cocoa Beach. Kerry, we appreciate that.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.